Konnichiwa from Japan, from Tokyo, where Manchester City will play their first pre-season friendly fixture this weekend against Yokohama Marinos at the National Stadium. I'm Rich Fay here on the City Tour this summer, and the City players will be arriving, probably have arrived by the time you watch this video, on Thursday, local time in the afternoon. City have named a 25-man squad for the summer tour. Riyad Mahrez, a notable absentee, he's set to move to the Saudi Premier League. But João Cancelo, Kyle Walker, Laporte, Bernardo, all in the City squad, as is Kevin De Bruyne. Of course, you know, the players I mentioned before, Laporte and Cancelo could leave if the right offers come in. City still want to keep Kyle Walker, and since Bernardo Silva now is even more crucial to the plans going forward, given that Gundogan's already left, given that Mahrez will leave as well. It feels like Bernardo, although there's interest in him, you just can't see a situation where City would want to sell him anymore, because he just has so much worth, so much importance to the City side, and he could be a crucial player next season as well. De Bruyne, like we said, still some doubts over how long he's actually injured for, whether he'll actually play a part in the opening match this weekend. We should get information from Pep Guardiola. He will speak to the press on Saturday, and hopefully I will be able to bring you news of that from the press conference. It's a bit of a weird one, this video. It might turn into a bit of a travel vlog, because I got here in Tokyo last night at about 9:30, 10 p.m. local time, and here's the time for the sob story. My work laptop's not working, so the Wi-Fi, can't get on it. Don't know how I'm going to troubleshoot it. I've spoken to IT back in the UK. They say that they're not sure it's fixable. So today I've got to go to a Japanese hardware store, try and find some help. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Google Translate my way to try and charm someone into giving me a laptop for rental or something, because right now it's looking quite ominous. I'm feeling quite blue, which is quite fitting as I'm on the City tour. Yeah, I might do another video when I'm there, try and keep you updated, see how my travels go, and yeah, it's fun and games, isn't it? I mean, it's a dream to be here in Tokyo, to be covering Man City, the treble winners, and what an exciting summer it is. One of change, like we said, mentioned at the start of the video, and you know, plenty of change as well. We should see Kovacic make his debut. Who knows who else might join us during our time here out in Asia. Of course, City play 2 games in Japan before they travel to Korea next week as well. And, you know, Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid will be the tougher tests. And this weekend against Yokohama should be more of a warm-up game where some players might sit out entirely. It'd be a case of building minutes. And, of course, City will want to start laying the groundwork ahead of the Community Shield and ahead of that Premier League opener against Burnley as well. It's only a few weeks away, isn't it? That's the Friday night game. But right now, from my hotel room in Tokyo, I've got to go and try find this hardware store. So I'll keep you posted. See you on the other side. I'll be doing a tour diary throughout my time here in Asia. You can see that on the Manchester Evening News website every day. And I'll also be doing as many of these videos as well as I can, just to keep myself sane, if anything other than that. And yeah, wish me luck as I now venture into Tokyo. It is very humid, very sticky. It's about 30 degrees and it feels like 34 or 35. The humidity is a killer. And yeah, it'll be interesting as well this weekend to see how City deal with that, because it is draining and depleting. That's why I've worn white today. I think most of these vlog videos I'll be wearing white as well, to try to avoid as many of those sweat patches as I can. But right now, it's time to get a sweat on. It's time to go and try solve these technical issues. Thank you very much for joining us on this video. Hopefully catch you later.
2 hours later.
Hello again. Midday here in Tokyo. It's the update you've all been waiting for. It's not Man City transfer news. It's not Man City squad news. It's, can I fix my computer Wi-Fi update? Number 1. Just been to Bic Camera, which is a massive sort of electronics store, 9 floors of every electrical you could ever imagine. And yes, Google Translate worked a charm. I am now the proud owner of the cheapest Ethernet dongle and the cheapest Ethernet cable you will find in Tokyo. The budget really wasn't stretched at all on this one. I think I paid about £6-7 for both of those things. Will they work? That's a different question. Will I be returned to Bic Camera later? Most probably. It is sweltering here. I can't emphasize it enough. You can hear The cricket's probably in the background. I'm in the Imperial Palace Gardens, very stereotypically Japanese sort of garden setup. You can see the Tokyo skyline over there and a lovely samurai statue as well. I'm sat on a bench having a bit of a breather, and yeah, then it's back to the hotel to see if my makeshift sort of internet DIY setup can work. We'll be doing some more updates like this throughout the tour. There'll be a lot of football to come, don't worry about that, but right now I've not been able to sleep. I've been so stressed about trying to fix my work laptop, so I hope you appreciate that this saga has dominated the whole journey for me. Ever since I got to Dubai airport and tried to log on, I've had panic attacks and I've been so stressed, and hopefully right now there's a solution, because if not, I'm going to have to buy a Japanese laptop, which is not ideal. They will set me back a lot more than an Ethernet dongle. So yeah, I suppose to keep this slightly football related, it is the heat again. It's about 31 degrees at the moment, midday, but the humidity, the weather apps tell me it feels like 35, 36. So in terms of playing football here on Sunday evening, as Man City will, it's going to be energy sapping, it's going to be hot, it's going to be a real test of the players at an early stage of pre-season. Like we said, results and all that don't really matter this early on, but it's going to be a real good test for City, really good warm weather training camp. I know you don't always associate Japan with the heat like that, but in the summer it is so humid, it is so sticky, and it's so draining. So it's going to be interesting to see how City cope with that all. You might get another video update after this, if indeed the Wi-Fi works. But for now, I'm signing out from Tokyo. Gillingham at Wembley, QPR at home, Villa at home on the final day. Okay, this isn't one of the greatest comebacks of all time, but I'm delighted to be back on the internet against all the odds. Make sure to follow my daily tour diary while I'm away in Japan and South Korea on the MEN website, and stick with us for more daily City content as well. I'll be trying to video as much of this tour as I can.